It is absolutely bubbling out there. Bubblicious. All right. Guys, welcome back to the channel. So in my part 2 of top altcoins, I'm going to continue giving you some alpha on things that will potentially explode. And before I do that, just have a look at the bubbles, guys. So, you know, stuff like BGB, WorldCoin, Fed AI is just come back from the disaster that was the potential insolvency issues in the UK. But guys, listen, have a look at these. Don't FOMO, because I've got some fantastic projects for you that you can absolutely get into. Not financial advice, but you can actually make some decent money in the bull run. Now, the funny thing is, the majority of you can actually see this is obviously altcoin season. Bitcoin's pumping. ETH today has gone over some ridiculous numbers, which is fantastic to see for the altcoins. Kaspa, you know, you got Render, WorldCoin, you got all of these things pumping. But I've got some 4 or 5 projects for you in this part 2. So stick around, guys. Smash a like and let's jump into it. So look, the first project is Creo AI. Now, not many people actually know or talk about this particular project, but it's something that we've been buying in the Patreon. Had some nice entries, and right now it's just gone over $50 million. I believe when we got in was around the $30 million mark. It is an AI project. I'll just show you the let's go to the link. Okay, Creo AI. Why do I recommend Creo AI? Now, first of all, you know AI is a narrative. Okay, so it's a definite narrative, distributed supercomputer that fits your needs. Now, what did we talk? Look, let's look at Render. Yeah, so you got Render that's absolutely loved by all of the VCs, all of the big whales, and this thing is $2.4 billion up. Fantastic volume. Now, for those people that use Render and that have tried Render, it's a fantastic project, but there are new projects out there which will absolutely rip just because Render is going to move, and this is going to be a DePIN project, you know, and this is going to be, it's only a matter of time before you see this going really, really strongly. Now, what I would say is if you've missed Render and you haven't got this one, then perhaps it's time to watch this one, because you got AI training here, harness the power of high GPU for efficient, scalable AI model training, and obviously deep learning frameworks, prioritizing data security. You've got mining, boost your cryptocurrency mining speed, profitability with a powerful GPU that you can absolutely rent. And you've got obviously movie render. Again, this is more of what I would say a project that is doing what Render's absolutely meant to do. All right. Now you can see here, obviously, you've got everything that runs in the Docker runs on Creo AI. You've got NVIDIA CUDA and a few other things there. So why Render? So you got relatively low price for the GPU. You got the bonus of Creo token as a reward when you lease your video cards and platforms. Guys, make no mistake about it, with obviously Sora coming out, you can see the way AI is going. And again, I don't mean to cause FOMO, but this is something that we've been covering in our private group, done buy alerts for, and definitely be early to something like this. At a $57 million market cap, it is absolute steal. All right, an absolute steal, guys. A powerful API. Okay, so our API enables seamless integration, customization, providing flexible control over your CPU, GPU leasing. All right. So look, you know, do your own research. Obviously, I'm here to bring you the alpha, but have a look at this. It's in our DePIN narrative, and I think this is going to be a very, very well undervalued project for what it does. And I think, you know, way before, you know, Render, if you had a look at the NVIDIA run in the stock market, for those of you that are familiar with the stock market, it is, you know, that whole entire Render narrative was largely driven by the success of, I believe, Nvidia. Nvidia being one of the most valuable companies in the world. Now, you can grab yourself some of these from MEXC. And if you don't have MEXC, probably the best thing to do is to get a VPN, because you might be geographically restricted. And this particular project is, guys, honestly, it's a good one. All right. Now, obviously, you can go and read about the tokenomics and all the other bits and pieces to make an informed decision. So we'll keep it moving. So this is, pretty much a slam dunk in my opinion at the current prices. Second project is one that has gone absolutely under the radar, and I've done several buy alerts for Creo engine. I've been holding it now for a while. It's moved quite nicely, and it's on the BNB smart chain. Now, despite what anyone says about BNB is the largest exchange and a massive chain, right? So liquidity, there aren't too many quality gaming projects built over there anyway. But I believe this has obviously a market cap of 26 million, 4 million in volume, under $30 million, and this could absolutely run. So circulating supply, of course, there's inflation. Again, do your further research. Have a look at the website. Let's look at it quickly together. So connecting the worlds with Creo engine, the next level Web3 gaming ecosystem, connecting gamers, developers, all in one size fits all Web3 gaming hub. All right. So this is a gaming hub essentially, guys. And I'm very big on games for a living. And this is obviously something that I'm significantly up myself and the community. For those of us that got into it, currently available on PancakeSwap, MEXC, Bitmart, a few other places, but under 30 million, guys. 26 million, and this is obviously coming from I believe it has partners including Animoca Brands. Or am I mixing it up? Game Starters for one. So it's got a decent team. And this thing is going to do really well. Now, the backers, let's go to the backers. Obviously, there are a number of VCs here, which means that it's probably going to be primed to do really well. Again, let's look at the tokenomics, because that's always key. $1 billion in total. You may not see it here. Let me just blow this up. And some of it, so you've got, you can actually read this in your own time, guys, but you've got a pretty good, spread over there. I don't see, let's have a look. 14% for game developers, and that's going to be unlocked for 18 months. You've got another 10% here for staking rewards, unlocked slowly released over 36 months. So it's not bad at all. But if you obviously haven't been aware of this project or haven't got into this, I believe this is still got plenty of upside in the coming bull market. Next one, Alephium. So you see everything else is running 40-50%. If you've obviously not been involved in kaspa from the ground up, this is a project that I would say takes the proof of work feel for you. Scalable for devs, secure for users, decentralized for all. So this is innovative sharding meets explosive UTXOs, efficient, proof of less work to secure scalable dApps and real world use cases. All right. So this is a proof of work project, proof of less work project, actually. And the guys at Token Metrics did a fantastic job by doing a full tech review on this. You can go to the website, read the white paper. This is, for me, a no-brainer in a proof of work narrative, in a market that's going to be driven by the kaspa. Everybody's FOMOing into kaspa. Well, you've got kaspa there. You can still get into kaspa at these prices, but I would say you'd also have a second horse here. So this is a world-class project, very good tech score, fantastic roadmap. Do your research, but Alephium is undervalued, and in my opinion, this should be in the billions in terms of the market cap. Absolutely. This thing is just ridiculous. So yeah, it's pretty low now. I'm adding to the bag. So that would be my next one. The next one after that is the elusive GT protocol. Now, this has obviously got a massive inflation, only $18 million in market cap, and fully diluted. I believe this was around, about 170 million. Absolutely nothing for the use case of this project. We've actually done a deep dive into this previously, guys. So go and have a look at that. But GT protocol is one that I'm absolutely sniping right now. And I believe this has a potential at least minimum 50x written all over it, because it has the backing, massive YouTube community covering this. And I think this is going to be blowing off. So today is a bit of a mixture. Yesterday was more of kind of first round of this. And today I'm going to give you more of a mix of AI and DePIN projects with layer one, with Alephium. Now let's skip to the next one. The Lithium. We've bought this at a very low price around here. I think we got in, let's go to the all-time chart here. So yeah, we've been buying these at a very low price. It's absolutely run up. You can see here, it's now at 15 cents. Unbelievable. I just can't believe we've got in so early with this one. I would say this has got more upside. AI is going to be a narrative. $81 million in market cap, but this is a multi-billion-dollar project. And you might obviously already know about the project. And AI-powered open world framework. I'd honestly advise you to take a look at this. It's a pretty strong project, has a fantastic narrative, technology, and that would definitely be in any self-respecting portfolio. Now, you have to obviously balance your portfolio, and a lot of people will be stretched out in this bull market by deploying small capital to different projects. And, you know, I've seen some really thin spreads in the private group. I do regular portfolio checks, and I always believe sometimes people have always trying to get like 30 projects. It's not going to work like that, guys. Concentrate your capital into investment blocks. So the minimum I would say for you to make money in this cycle is anything between, if you're really struggling, I'd say $3,000 to $5,000. Which is not, you know, it's not easy amount to get hold of in this day and age where we've got, you know, we've got pressures of working and economies. You know, UK is probably heading back into recession. Things are difficult out there, guys. So I don't know if you work triple shifts, take side jobs, hustle, sell stuff on eBay. I don't know, do what you can, but just get yourself liquid, because if you come to the table with anything between kind of $3,000 to $5,000 at a bare minimum, and then obviously the bigger guys can spend more, don't spread yourself too thin. You know, pick your top AI project, pick your top layer one, pick your top gaming, and just fill those up. Maybe then do a DePIN, BRC20, just get one of each narrative. Instead of, for example, the guys with the more capital, they would go, okay, I'm going to get the layer one, I'm going to get the AI on that chain, I'm going to get the meme on that chain, I'm going to get the DePIN, and so on and so on. So because they've got more money to throw around, I'm going to get the DEX as well. But if you square all of that off, it's not feasible for everybody to do something similar to that. So let's jump on to the next one. Guys, before I do that, let me just give you a quick heads up. I have no idea, but this is the best in terms of an entry project that is going to be releasing under $1 million market cap. So the Galaxis will be releasing their GLX token, and no VCs, by the way, no pre-sales. Literally, they are selling nodes, and when the token comes out, it'll be 2 cents. I'm expecting that to probably do something in the region of 20x in the first few weeks, because it's going to fly off, and potentially this could be something that you get into from the ground up. If you want to grab yourself a node, I believe they're selling nodes for just under $1,000. And if you know the value of Gala nodes, Myriad nodes, you know, I would be all over this. Honestly, this is kind of a good opportunity. So check it out anyway. I will link all the links in the description, guys. let's continue. The next one that I will have in my portfolio that just done an all-time high. That looks ridiculous right now. If you go to the day, maybe you feel a little bit better, but it's still just over $51 million. AI tech, a brilliant AI project. We talked about it in the channel before. And I think, this has, just on the back of what's going on with AI, you have to be in AI. By the way, we've just bought a new AI token in the community. If you want to join my community, just at $9 a month. I mean, look at the collection you've got here. You've got buy alerts, sell alerts, whatever you need, just for $9 a month. And if you want to meet me in Dubai, I've got a VIP tier here for $99 that allows you to have a face-to-face meeting. But this is what I recommend, and this is where probably we get a very good alpha on it. Join us, and trust me, it's the best $9 you're going to spend, because man, I care about people, and I took a decision to do this. It's not easy to work as hard as I do and the team to actually provide all this alpha for just $9 a month. And there's stuff we're buying right now that's gonna, let's just say, make ridiculous amounts of money for people now. So AI tech, the score. We talked about it, so let me wrap it up. Claude AI, Creo, Alephium, GT Protocol, Delicium, and AI tech. Now, if you wanted to have some punts out there and put some money into memes, I've got a couple here for you. The cock is going to be flooding in money. And for those of you that don't know, this is the premier meme token in the Avalanche chain. Has run up significantly, has come down as well significantly, and obviously we're not in meme season, but I think when money comes back into meme, this is gonna be ripping. And I think this is kind of 100 million, but hey, look, these memes can go to ridiculous prices. A second one would be Turbo. I love the story of the founder, and I remember I got into this at the early stages, and I flipped it, and it's looking interesting again. $20 million in market cap. The volume is significant. I mean, 24 hours has done about $6 million. This thing could absolutely explode. If you go back to the story of the founder, who was an artist, and after the release, I think it did crazy numbers, and he's got a small, really, really tiny allocation compared to the size of the project. But I remember the guy just doing a human video where he just broke down, man. And he had plans to give to charity and support other artists. This thing was created, for those of you that don't know, using ChatGPT. So if you nibble at this, I mean, again, we're not really, Turbo has a massive chance of doing well. Let's just say that. It's a meme coin, so it's 100% risky. And the last one is a pure degen, $11 million. And this is Kimbo on the Avalanche chain. And you can see here, a chart like that is a sideways heaven, meaning that it's just accumulating. So, yeah, so that'll be it for all, guys. Something that I told the community the other day, crypto hacks are on the rise. Protect yourself. Get yourself a Tangem wallet. I love Tangem. I've just sold tons of cryptos and exchanged for stable coins as well within the Tangem wallet. Secure yourself, guys, and until the next one, look after yourselves. Take care.